ways of marketing yourself on the business side and the personal side. So what's give an example of you having to market yourself, um like say you was with a business and they weren't really trying to market for you and you kind of had to just, you know what I'm saying?
Put myself out there.
Yeah.
So, I've worked for myself.
Yeah.
So, I can speak on that, and I'll just be 100% transparent. Marketing wasn't my strong suit because, again, I grew up in an era where word of mouth is what you use to market.
Yeah.
Like, and as a hairstylist, I built my business on referrals.
Yeah.
So it was just like, hey, I saw her hair, I like it,
Yeah.
so it's just like, and I had a lucrative business. I did well as a hairstylist.
Yeah.
And that's how it was built. But, coming into the era where social media is so prominent,
Yeah.
you gotta, it's almost like you don't have to have it to do well.
But it's like it helps.
If you want to, and I wouldn't even say that being a hairstylist is competitive because there's so many hairstylists and it's an industry where anybody that goes in that direction can do well.
Yeah.
Right? But if you want to gain that popularity and you want to be known in social media, it's important to have social media.
Oh yeah. And I tell people all the time, it's a couple friends I knew that do hair and do all these things. Make you a business page. I think that's key. Don't even waste no time because you kind of already building a foundation. You know what I'm saying? Because people have to see what you're doing.
Right. And I will say this, if I had to give any advice on that, it's like if you're not in a position to do it yourself, pay somebody to do it.
No, for sure.
Because that's what I had to do. It wasn't something that I could really just sit and focus my mind on and do. It was just like, all I want to do is do the hair. Yeah. I don't want to have to make videos, come up with content. Like, I don't want to have to do all of that, right? So I hired somebody to do it. And yes, I did have to take pictures and things like that and set my camera up while I'm doing the hair. And I would give it to her and she would create the content. Create the content. And so I will say that it did give me some popularity. People looking at my stuff, inquiring, sending messages and stuff. But I still like to build your book of business on the people that are loyal to you. Yeah. I still feel at the end of the day that that's the best way to maintain a business.
It is. It's it's really important to just to market yourself. For me, an example for me would be just really just with this sports business or clothing brand. We could tap into the clothing brand. I had so many opportunities of just word of mouth, asking, reaching out, DMing like, hey, do you have a connect? Do you know who this person is with this store? I'm trying to get my stuff in the store. And it just took me, oh yeah, I see you the information. Then, it took me, now I'm just asking to, now I'm in there. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, just marketing yourself, hey, I do this, I'm trying to do this is the goal. You don't know what people will tell you. They might be on your side like, okay,
yeah, sure. They support you.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. That's why it's like I have all these events and stuff because it's like I'm not afraid. Now it's like I'm not afraid. Right. First I'm like, man, I don't know what they gonna say. But now I'm so used to it. It's like, okay, yeah. Right. I just ask them if they say no. The worst they can say is no.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't like this stuff or whatever. It doesn't match whatever's going on. Right. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna dive deep into it. On a business, business side. What's a key advice that you can give people as far as marketing and branding? Like, other young stylists.
I would just say determine your target market. Mm-hmm. Know who you want to market to.
Yeah.
See, that's the beauty of working for yourself.
Yeah.
Building your brand. Mm-hmm. You get to determine who you want to work
with. Yeah.
Who you want to work with. Mm. So I would say that's important. If your price tag is going to be pricing, target the people that you know that's going to be willing to
buy,
pay
or into that type of style or
exactly
whatever. Yeah,
exactly.
Yes,
and it's okay if you're well versed in a lot of things.
Yeah,
but it's also good to have something that you specialize in.
Yes,
that sets you outside the rest.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like for example, me and you, once we started talking, and I told you everything. We customs. I do this. I do that.
Right.
And we could. I like tapping in with people on the business side too. Yeah, we can talk, but can we talk business too? Like it's like that's what I like talking about. So like for example, when y'all needed like outfits for y'all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all need me to do the customs. I'm like, man, it's big. You know what I'm saying? This is a big project for me, so people could kind of see like, okay, he do this for real. You know what I'm saying? There's no help. You would have thought I was a manufacturer. You know what I'm saying? The way I was, but just you giving me the opportunity, it was like, oh yeah, it's big. I can build from that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Knowing that I do customs, right? It's a whole nother business. Doing customs from the clothing brand because it's like you helping somebody else out. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like. It's like, okay, I just do this on the regular. I just practice this. Right. So never be afraid to ask people, you know what I'm saying? Reach out because you don't know how far it could take you. You feel me? As you can see, it took me far for sure. Like for another example, me in college, finishing up college, I needed some internships under my resume. And I went to this event, that was a risk in itself because I'm like, I'm nervous. I don't know what's going to happen. But me going to that event changed my whole, just everything. Okay. You know what I'm saying? From that point, it's like, okay, like if I wouldn't have gone, if I just kind of held myself back, I probably would have been at square one still. You know what I'm saying? But me doing that introduced me to ESPN out here, different stations, all that. So I'm like, oh yeah. So never be afraid. Like that, if you trying to go up on that next level, you got to.
Right.
You have to.
You gotta lead.
Oh, you gotta lead for sure. You know what I'm saying? Like even with these events, I still be kind of nerve wracking, like talking with different people. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't know how are they going to listen to you or just different things like that. But I still just, I pray before anything and I just do my best and it usually turn out good. We be like, well, we kind of impressed the fact that you wasn't scared to talk and promote yourself like that. So it's big. It's big. You feel what I'm saying? So, I mean, you can't go wrong with it. You can't go wrong with it.
It's worth it.
It's definitely worth it. It's definitely worth it. It's a lot of work. And a lot of people still ask me to this day, man, how you got your brand the way you got it. I mean, I started it in 2020. You know what I'm saying? And me just posting every day. It was people throughout my life that seen me, just kept posting, being consistent. You know what I'm saying? And not getting any results, not getting any orders and none of that. But as time progressed, God sent the right people to be like, all right, I'm gonna turn this into this. Now you have a name.
Right. Well, you gotta sow the seeds.
And
with sowing seeds, you guaranteed to reap the harvest.
Yes.
But it takes time. You gotta respect the process.
Oh yeah.
Everything in life has a process. So as long as you can get behind what your vision is, sow your seeds, respect the process, you'll get there.
Yeah. People want it right now though. That's the thing I don't understand.
Gratification.
That's what separates people. That's how you know the person has a passion for what they doing, or they just there's something else going on. Cause me, I actually I'm big on fashion. I'm big on designing and all of that. And I want to have my clothing brand is basically my background and kind of how I express myself. You know what I'm saying? And the message that I want to get out to people. You know what I'm saying? So, it's like a lifestyle for me. You know what I'm saying? It's implemented in the brand. You know what I'm saying? So, I take it serious. You know what I'm saying? I take every event serious, everything serious. Some people I run into like, yeah, how do you do this, do that? I'm not a gatekeeper either in business. Okay. Never a gatekeeper. you could ask me, man, what you edit on? I'll tell you. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like I was at that point where I needed help. Like, oh man, how do I do this? How do I do that? And if they was like that, then I wouldn't have, you know what I'm saying? So it's like I try to I appreciate those who help me in certain ways. Like my designer, shout out him. Uh he's from Louisiana. And you know, him being older, you know, he could have told me anything. You know what I'm saying? I'm kind of new in the business. And he's like, nah, man, this how you edit. This is the type of vinyl. Like he started going deep into it, like we became it became like a personal relationship. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that was somebody that God sent. Cause like when you doing regular business, people don't really just try to put you on too much game. They probably like, okay, I'll give you a little bit. But like him, he was real detailed, like, cause he see where I was trying to go.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate that. And I always try to help other people. Like, you know, these the events I've been to, just what I did, you reach out to them. You connect. No, it's key, but it's a lot of gatekeepers, you know, still to this day, holding information. And it's like I feel like why? You know, we all can win. Everybody brand is authentic in their own way. And me, I kinda produce new merch and stuff based off of my creativity. You know what I mean? I'm big on that. So some projects might take longer than others. Some might, you know what I'm saying? Just where I'm at in life, I feel like, you know what I'm saying? So like for this summer, I got some summer stuff coming, but you know, I'm taking my time because you know, I got a lot other stuff, but yeah, I just kind of look at it like that. Never gatekeep in business, you guys. If you know something, share it with somebody because that's God watching, and that's kind of like a blessing. He gonna bless you in it.
Exactly. The more people, I think it was it Jim Rohn said, basically, the more people you help, the more success you have.
Yeah.
So you know.
But it's like it's more. It really depends on what type of person you are too, though. Like, if you're a good person or if you're, you know, a decent person, you're gonna want to help anyway. You know what I'm saying? Versus, oh no, I can't tell you that. No, I can't do that. Next thing you know, now they flourishing, and they could have gave you credit the whole time.
Took you
right with them,
yeah,
right? So it's
got
like,
that together.
Man, I'm big on that. I'll help anybody. I actually like doing that. You know what I'm saying? It's a good thing. Because I know I have to be the example for certain people. You know, my age that's trying to figure out how to do their brand and stuff. You know, I'm still learning new things. You know, with my in business, so. I'm just kind of just going, you know, learning, studying, knowing what to do, what not to do. But it's all an experience. So, yeah, that's some gems for y'all. You know what I'm saying? So just know, market yourself. Never be afraid to do that. Never be afraid because it's gonna take you far. And this one is kind of the second to last one is kind of similar to like first half. You know what I'm saying?